I just wanted to give you something really, really valuable. And if you focus on these two things currently, if you just ignore the noise and focus on these two things, your life will quantifiably become better in the smallest amount of time. It's an audit of the words in your vocabulary that come out your mouth when you're like speaking to other people, and also when you're speaking to yourself. It's going to be really hard to explain in just one video, but essentially the premise of this is this, and there's real reasoning and logic behind it. Basically, the words are a magic spell. Words ultimately end up being the direction, or they point to the ideas and values that ultimately become you. So if you have a very limited vocabulary, or you keep using certain words that point to negative emotions and negative experiences and negative thoughts in your life, that ultimately what happens is you become that person. So if you want your life to be joyous, adventurous, fun, whimsical, an adventure, like if you want your life to become those things, then you need to adopt a vocabulary and a way of speaking to people that integrates or infers or goes in the directions of those particular word choices. And the easiest access into the subconscious mind is through the body. Like if you're like me, you probably have a lot of sexual shame and guilt, and maybe you were insecure at school, for example. And all you need to do is you need to address that, and the way that you address it is through the dysfunction in your body. If you're watching this video, there's probably an 80% chance that you are tight, weak, guarding, and dysfunctional in your hips, glutes, groin, pelvic floor area. In fact, I'm certain of it. And one of the ways to start getting rid of the heaviness that you feel every day, anxiety, depression, stress, nihilism about life, if you can just spend, like, quit the meditation, I don't want to say quit the meditation, because meditation is important. That's a means to seeing these things in real time. But if you're just going to do one thing that's going to give you the highest leverage, it would literally be spending, before you go to bed, 30 minutes doing internal rotation on the hips, external rotation, and just getting more movement and mobility around the groin and pelvic floor area, and kind of releasing a lot of that guarding that you have in that area, because your body is basically a mirror of your mind. And only recently have I learned that the answer that I think most men are seeking, and the one that is going to bring us back together in this world, is connection. So the only thing that you have to do is connect with the woman who is on your energetic equal in this point in time. That's all you need to do. And so, for example, if you want to be disciplined, start integrating words that speak, or sentences that speak, or ideas that speak to the idea of discipline. If you want to be purposeful, start learning words that point to purpose. Telos, I think, is another word. Let me double check that, actually. Telos. Teleos, another Greek word. End, purpose, or ultimate goal. Masterpiece, great work, art, service, duty, leadership, stewardship. If these are all words that in your head you're going, Jesus, Joseph, these words are making me feel like there's a tiger inside me trying to break out with me, and like I feel like you've grabbed my balls, and like if you're getting that feeling listening to me right now, then it means your vocabulary is very, very limited, and you need to start reading more. I mean, that's a video for another day, but words are a spell. Not words are a spell. The spoken word is the spell. You're just, the censored word is like casting darkness on your light. It kind of poisons it. It dilutes it, and it generally might lend you in the right direction, but ultimately it won't be true. So you need to just get very real about which words you feel to be true, because your soma will tell you, the body will tell you. The body is the most intelligent vehicle, and it's almost like a bullshit detector. If there's the right combination of the spoken word and how it's spoken, because it's the body that really speaks it, it's the mind that conjures up the idea, but it's the body that brings it forth, it's the vocal cords that bring it forth. Once you do that, and once you have like a barometer and a sensitivity towards that, you will know exactly who you need to be hanging around with. If there's certain people in your life that you just hang around for sake of not feeling lonely, then I promise you, you'll be lonely forever.